What's up, guys? Killer back here with another Zombie IO video, and today we're going to be going over the gauntlets, the Skybreaker, the Infinity Glove, the Infinity Stones Gauntlet, you know, Starbreaker. So Starbreaker just came out in the Zombie IO release game. As you can see, I do have it at myth level. It's got a couple of different features that they listed on the Facebook website and then on the pictures. Like as you can see to my I guess that's yeah my right, the Starbreaker has the red line under the gauntlet. Those are all the emotes for the heroes. Those have nothing to do with Starbreaker. As you can see, like since they did the patch, the game is loading completely weird. Like you can see right here, like all those red lines, that's for the heroes. That's not for Starbreaker. Starbreaker does not get any of those extra feats there, and I don't know why. It's been kind of glitching since they did the patch. But let's go over this weapon. I know some of you guys are curious: is the SS weapon worth it? Do I wait for the Godslayer? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Godslayer is going to give you more power, but the Starbreaker is a solid piece of equipment. It does add a lot of bang for its buck. Let's go with first off, the blue tier, 35% attack increase. The Starbreaker summons an extra star every 6 attacks, stunning enemies with range for 2 seconds, 1 second for bosses. So every 6 attacks, it drops like this big meteor and it stuns everything that's in the radius. And it does work. It does stop you. Like for instance, on certain bosses, it will completely stop the boss from attacking. It'll reset them, and that can be a good thing and a bad thing depending on where you're at late game. You got to kind of get used to the timing. I do enjoy it. I think it is worth. So I do enjoy Starbreaker for that. Let's see, and continuously dealing damage to the unit within the radius. So what happens is it leaves like a circular pattern similar to the water gun, and it has like a flame in the circular pattern, and that does the continuous damage. Yellow, 45% increased attack. So there you go. Now you're at 35 and 45% increased attack. The nice thing about the SS weapon is they come in at red tier already. So all the 3 things we just went over, that's guaranteed. Like you're gonna have that guaranteed, and including the next one. Active skill unleashes a shockwave that deals damage to all enemies and stuns them for 2 seconds. Boss for 1 second, and summons 3 stars to the orbit caster for 12 seconds. For every 4 seconds, 1 star explodes, dealing damage to all enemies 1 time. So basically what happens is you gotta get this kind of galaxy around you. And so what happens is as the galaxy's around you, it does damage to everything that comes in that radius. And then slowly as the galaxy goes away, every 4 seconds, a star drops. And that does similar to the stun damage and does damage. It's very hard to see. We're going to try to see it. I switched the gear down to see if we can see it. And that then at red 3, so this is where you'll need another gauntlet. When Starbreaker hits units, it does damage plus 100%. So it hits at a regular rate and it does another 100%. And then apparently when Starbreaker hits a unit, it does another 100% damage. I haven't quite seen how this works out. It looked like it would be 200% damage, and the only thing you could compare it to would be the Skyripper. But for some reason, when I run the Skyripper versus the Starbreaker on a boss, the Skybreaker still, for some reason, allows me to do more damage. So I haven't quite figured out why that mechanic is not functioning properly, but let's go use this in practice. So let's see if you guys can let's see if it'll actually allow me to play. It's been loading weird. And as you can see, Monkey King arrived. So we'll have another video about that another time. But this one had to go out because people have been curious about the Starbreaker. And we're going to go on a lower level just so you guys can see the gauntlet and see how it works. And we'll focus on it. And I didn't bring 2 weapons. And I didn't bring my gear. I just kind of... but I did bring my heroes. I meant to dumb down my heroes. I apologize ahead of time. And as you can see, the loading for some reason on BlueStacks has been a lot slower than lately. Tips: don't like the current hero. Try the reset feature and get 100% resources back. How does that work? Oh, okay, on the hero. Okay, that does make sense. So, yeah, if you don't like the current hero you're using, get 100% of resources back. That's everything, including Starbreaker. Some other stuff. Come on, load up. Yeah, see, this has been the problem all morning. I've been trying to make this video for probably about 20 minutes, and the load times have just been crazy. It's not been. I think they added maybe too much into the game at once. It's okay though. Like I think it'll work eventually. Let's just try to reset it and see how it goes. I don't like when I have to do that. Well, let's try it again. And yeah, it was a big patch. So they added the Monkey King for the Pioneer server, and they added the Starbreaker for the main release. I don't know if the main release is going through a lot of glitches. Last night you couldn't load. It was showing a fail screen for download because they didn't release the patch to like 12, but it like stopped the gameplay earlier. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We'll see. Yeah, okay. Let's see if it does it actually this time. And probably gonna end up. Let's see. Yeah, they gotta get this patch fixed out. It's glitching. It's not allowing you to see what you needed to see. And I think this was gonna be a very good video. I'll have to try it again later, I think. We'll give it about another minute, and then I'll either cancel the video and start over, or. But we do have another thing I will say about the Starbreaker is it's the first weapon that gives you an active ability in game. So, like for instance, before the vehicle, you had no active abilities, and then prior to getting the red pets, you have no active abilities. So when you first get this active ability, you're like, okay, this is cool. What's it going to do? It has about a minute cooldown to 45-second cooldown. And then after that cooldown, you're able to use it in game. And then what it allows you to do is gives you a little kind of a timing sequence as far as DPS. The nice thing about the Starbreaker's active ability is it's a stun. So it kind of gives you that 1 second to 2 seconds to figure out if you're surrounded by mobs, going to get beat, going to get stuck, or whatever not. So that's kind of the nice thing. Looks like it might have loaded within that minute time, and there we go. So yeah, we're here. So we're gonna click Starbreaker. Let's see how this load. Let's see how this is going. Yeah, this is moving super slow. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it like this. Yeah, this is crazy. And as you can see, it is and that's the emote as far as like what is coming down out of the sky. But this is lagging really bad. Like my guy's not even moving the right direction. We'll go with another one to see if it will. Oh no. But as you can see right here, where I got the mouse, we have 19 seconds before Starbreaker is actually able to do an active ability. And this is just not loaded properly right now. Reno was the first to come down, and so now we're at the mark where the Starbreaker is available. So right here, you hit that, and as you can see, the galaxy is around you, and so when you're around that, like you can run into mobs, and that will actually take care of it. But as you can see, like it's shooting an AoE outside of it. That AoE is the stun that it'll stun the whole screen. I don't mind that as much. So, and like once again, there goes the fire emote on it. Let's see. Okay, now it looks like it might have caught up. Let's see. All right. And I think it's just a patch, guys. I'm not gonna front. Like I'm not. And so that's another thing we needed to talk about. The nuclear cola. That is how you get this Starbreaker to level 6. So we're gonna clearly get that and grab that. And it looks like it might be rolling a little bit better now. Now the interesting thing is with Starbreaker, it adds a cooldown, but I like adding the cooldown with it. So I'm actually gonna go with the powered powered gauntlets to add more of a cooldown. Because what happens is now that Starbreaker goes down even faster, it'll hit even harder. So, and then I'm gonna actually just focus on defensive skills and just try to get this Starbreaker up as fast as possible, so I don't have that much stuff in the way. So hopefully you guys can just see how this is working. And there we go. And once again, as you can see, the AoE coming out of the Starbreaker, there's 2, and then there should be 3 right there. And so that is the 4 stars that come out. Yeah. And that's how that's going. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude is lagging super bad. I don't want to use that one. I think I will go with this one. Alright. So, yep, and we will, as you can see, like it just, the 40-second downtime with the active ability, you can use it as much as possible. Comes in handy. It just kind of destroys all these waves with a nice AoE. Bam. And there it goes. And as you can see, the 6 stars, and there goes the AoE right there. And as it gets bigger as you get more gauntlets, right? So, yeah. And then once again, we'll hit it again, and yeah, so there it is, and it's, showcase working, and then going out with the 4 stars. So you can see, like, it comes in handy quite a bit, and like that was really easy to knock out. Sorry that it's so glitchy, but I think it's just a patch, man. I can't do anything about the patch. At first I thought it was maybe internet, but it's clearly not the internet. It is I believe it's the patch. They just don't have it quite worked out. And also, this is not on the phone. This is on BlueStacks, which would be kind of more like a tablet device, but I'm running on my computer. So, and we'll hit it again, and there you go. And I think one of the things I will say, so compared to like the God Slayer emote from the Spear of Destiny, this one is it's a little bit better looking as far as like in the game. It looks a little bit better. Let's see if we can get this thing maxed out. I'm trying to get it maxed out, because when it maxed out, it has a gold glove, which is pretty cool. And there it goes. There goes 5, and let's see if we can't get 6 real quick. There we go. Maybe that'll help. It helped a little bit. Let's see if we can't get 6 going. We got everything we need to get 6, so let's see. We only 60% of this board. It looks like we'll have a chance to get it, hopefully. Anyway, and I guess that's kind of like, how the bomb is, the bomb kind of clears the board. That's similar to what the active ability is like. There it is. So this is what the 6 star looks like in the gold glove of the Skybreaker. And so unleashes devastation impact is the final one. And so now it goes even faster. Like, as you can see, it's going super fast. So like now the gloves are maxed. It's going as fast as possible, and it's gonna keep, it brains down even more. And so that's kind of cool. So now like that stun is going to happen a lot faster. And so this is why I say the cooldown and the cooldown goes really good with it, because now it would even because the glove's kind of on like a timer. So like the cooldown would make it go faster, so you get more stuns and you're able to stun the boss more, stun emotes more. It comes in handy. And that's why I use it as secondary, because I find that the Spear of Destiny active ability is a little bit better as far as individual damage, and the Starbreaker active ability is probably better for AoE damage, right? So like you have the AoE effect of it, and it does a lot of AoE damage. So if you're surrounded by mobs, the Starbreaker probably is better to go with. But when you're when you're doing individual damage, the Spear of Destiny is better, and that's why I kind of go with the Spear of Destiny versus the Starbreaker for me personally, because I need a lot more individual damage than I do need AOE damage. But you can see like where like it is clearly destroying everything. And let's go again. We'll keep it as active as possible. This one might be a little bit long, guys. I went to a longer board so I could actually showcase the 6-star of the Starbreaker. We'll go with more cooldown, and I don't know if you can tell, but it does increase it slightly. That 10% works very well with it. If you're looking to do with the cooldown gauntlets, you might want to use Angie. Angie uses the cooldown, so she has a healer. So now you have a healer with Starbreaker, and so that might work out better for you guys. And again, we're just using the passive defenses so you can actually see how much damage the gauntlets are doing versus using some other stuff. I wish I'd have had magnet, man. Look at all these yellows on the ground. Yep. And we're just rocking and rolling. It's going to be interesting to see what the damage is on the end of this. I'm curious. And yeah. So he got obliterated, but that was going to happen regardless. Let's look at the damage, and then we'll wrap this video up. Just wanted to put this one out here because I know you guys just got this, so you're curious, like, is it not worth getting? So we did 32 bill on that one at a 59% because we did focus on it. Is it worth? Yes. I would recommend trying to get the myth if you can. If you can't, one of the red is still good. It's a great secondary. If you have a better S-class weapon like the lasers, or if you have the Sky Ripper, or you happen to get the water gun, and the water gun is at like myth 2 or myth 1, maybe you use the water gun, and then use this. And what I will say is, let's see if it'll actually load back. So let's see. This is taking a little bit longer to load. So let's say you had the water gun and you wanted to put it secondary. So what would happen is you'd be losing the percentages of attack versus the higher percentages of attack from the Starbreaker. So maybe put the Starbreaker in your main for the higher percentages of attack, and then the secondary as far as what you need from the water gun or the laser swords or whatever. You still have the abilities, you just won't have the attack. Use the higher attack weapon in the main, and then use the better weapon in the secondary, and then focus on which one is better DPS for you. So for instance, let's say you only got one Starbreaker, and that's red. Cool, but you have the water gun at myth, or you have, let's just say, this Sky Ripper at myth 4 or whatever not. Maybe put the Sky Ripper here and take the benefits of the attack in the primary spot. And guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for 50 subscribers. Didn't even realize that happened. Shout out to Dominica, Puerto Rico on Discord. He helped me make that tribute video for the 50 subscribers. And once again, Killa out. This is the Starbreaker Gauntlets. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and peace.